Looks like they're leaving Euphoric behind, so Euphoric's a late scratching down at the gates. Number 5 is a late scratching as the starter pulls the lever and sends them on their way. Give them a chance to settle down. There's a bit of speed as anticipated, and up there's Ideal Time. Jaspero's right up there as well with the white blinkers, so it's Jaspero and Ideal Time. Humble Tune is behind that one. Then we go back to Bold Strike, who's racing with a white cap. On the inside is Dirty Martini. Heathcliff has got over. Heathcliff is actually only 5 lengths off them and been beautifully poised to crack at them by Richard Fourie, so only got 5 to make up. Master Vision behind that one. Then comes Esos, who's bobbing its head up and down with the yellow cap. Tazetti's racing behind that one, and then we drop back to the likes of Delil, who's easily 8 or 9 lengths off the leader. They're going a nice pace up in front. Quasimodo found itself about 15 off them. Then we go back to the black and white, and that's American Landing towards the back end. Anatura, Cane Lime Soda's easily 16 lengths off the leader, and Jack and Ginger's playing the waiting game at the back of the field. Up towards the last 700 meters they go, and in front is Ideal Time. Humble Tune is in second, Jaspero's in third. Bold Strike is racing away in fourth, and on the inside, Dirty Martini. Yes, Heathcliff, Richard Fourie about to give it its orders and got 5 lengths off them. And further back to Master Vision up towards the 400. On the inside, it is for now Bold Strike, Jaspero. Ideal Time, Humble Tune, and Heathcliff is now starting to work into the race under Richard Fourie. Heathcliff comes strong. Jaspero's honest on the inside. Heathcliff and Jaspero. Jaspero and Heathcliff. Jaspero, Heathcliff. Nothing in it. Jaspero, Heathcliff. But Heathcliff under Richard Fourie. Richard Fourie top class. Heathcliff has beaten Jaspero. Further back was Quasimodo. And then we drop back to the rest of them right there. Bold Strike for fourth. So he had a game plan, and he had this one sitting 5 lengths off them, 1 off with cover. And here he goes. Late money in the day, and Heathcliff goes on to win. Well done to Messrs. John Lamb, D. Coccadini, R. Graham and Robin Stradham, and of course to Alan Krief, congratulations. All right, that's how we wrap up racing. We'll chat again soon. Enjoy racing at Turfentine tomorrow. Good night.
Well, it's a good day, a good way to end the day with on a positive note, because we did make this a possible banker on the card for the viewers early on this morning when we did start the preview. Heathcliff, and well done to Alan Krief, well done to Richard Fourie and all the connections, including my old soccer mate from Tableview Football Club, John Lamb. I'm sure you shouted this one home as well. So well done to the Cape Town guys involved there as well. Richard, well done. Drawn widest of all. I watched you and I heard Brandon Bailey, the commentator, say you done so well to get into the position against the rail. And you did it with professional ease.
I don't know what race Brandon Bailey was watching. I was actually one off.
Well, one off, yeah.
And I thought I was drawn the widest of all, but obviously the reserves got out and there was 2 horses on my outside. But he jumped fairly well, considering how lethargic he went down. He was quite sleepy. I tried to wake him up and be hard on him and just keep him alive. But went into the gates and he was fast asleep again. So. Okay. I got very lucky where I was in the race. I jumped out just on terms, and I thought I need to be halfway at least to be competitive and to win the race, because I might be too far out of my ground. And I managed to get in just before we took the turn, and they were spread out, the gaps were opening, and I showed keen interest that I want to take up forward, and I made a lot of effort to get him there. But once we were there, the pace wasn't really on. It was quite stagnant. Never clicked further than that. And we went around the same sort of docile speed. Neo was in a much better fighting position, with Jaspero heading the 4 draw and half a kilo better off than me today as well. So, yeah, I thought I'd have a lot more to fight with in the finish, but those 2 horses, they locked horns, and I just got lucky. Had a little bit more to come at the end, and I rode him in the hands and gave him 1 or 2 occasional bounces, and he responded to it. So it was a great win. And I'm sort of choking these days with Louis, showing him a few things as a young guy, and now he's starting to beat me. So, yeah, it's great to get in with him in the finish. He's a strong rider. He's talented. And yeah, he's going to go places. So
wow, that's awesome to hear from a top jock like yourself. Well done.
No, he's just booming with confidence. I've been watching him for months now. He's really changed as a rider. He's just confident and knows exactly what he wants to do, and he knows his horses and he knows his opposition. So great ride from him. Unfortunately, second best today, but we're used to getting in tussles and can go anyway. So lovely win, great second from the others, take nothing away. And then also thank you to the owners and Mr. Greef and to my sponsors at Winning Form.
And what number do we have on the cap?
This is actually 112, but it's 113. I bring 2-3 caps a meeting, but sometimes I catch up too quickly.
Okay.
Not a bad thing. I'll take it.
Not a bad thing. Cheers, Richard.
Cheers.
Let's go. Robin, going to come straight in first here. There's a mic, Robin. Robin straight on the colours we've seen today. He's been involved in quite a few horses as well. And it's been a very good day for you, Robin. Well done to you.
Yeah, thanks, Neil. We wanted to win the other one, but...
yeah, sure.
Yeah, but I must want to thank Alan. Phoned on Wednesday, sent a message to say this horse will win. Not might win, it will win. And in the ring, he also said today it will win. So, yeah, and my partner Ryan phoned me as well. And well done to the other partners. And Richard had to do it all. He had a tough job, and with the matter of strides, he was over. And I thought, okay, let's go.
Yeah, no,
so,
it was, and it was a competitive race. This, I mean, there are big field, bad draws involved. And I know Richard keeps saying a little bit of luck, and he was chatting about Louis, but I don't think he gives himself enough credit.
Yeah, no, I know that. But he's a great rider. And to you, Neil, you gave some good tippings. I got your stuff early.
Yeah.
You labelled a couple of horses today, and how we didn't make money, we don't know. But thanks to Alan. Great training feet, great to Richard. And thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Robin. Thank you very much. Let's go to the winning trainer, Alan Greef. He's going to come by and grab the microphone here. And he opened and closed as well today. So, Al, nice to have you back in the winner's box again. And the confidence was there when we did the interviews in the week. And I heard now with my big ears saying this horse has put up some great work back home in the week as well. And I think that just pointed you in the right direction.
Yeah, you know, I'm very happy with the way he worked. And like I said earlier in the week, and, you know, hats off to Richard. I wasn't worried about the draw. I made that Richard's problem. He sorted that problem out very quickly in a matter of 400 meters, and he was beautifully placed. You couldn't have asked for a better position. So well done to Richard. Well done to all the boys that are involved in Heathcliff, Ryan Graham, John Lamb, Dante Ciccanini, and Robin. Dante was on his way. Ryan was on his way. The day went pear-shaped and sour. I don't know, but
they love their racing.
They love their racing, but both had good intentions. So to be here, they phoned me, said, "Listen, we can't get you. It's the sixth race. Things haven't worked out like they should be, and we'll watch from the TV somewhere." So hope they got to see the race. Well done, guys, and you know, once again to Richmond Highlands who leased the horse to us. Thank you very much.
Big thank you.
Yeah, well done, you know, to Richard here. It was really a top-class sparkling rider, that's all I can say.
Well done, Al.
Thank you.
That's it, Alan Greef winning this afternoon, and it's been a good day for the stable as well. And just a big thank you to everybody involved, the TV crew, the people downstairs, Liesel and her team, our on-course photographer as well, Pauline doing her duty. And then from me, a special well done to my co-host and presenter here, being Nadine, because she hasn't been well the last week. She dug deep today, like a good girl should, to be here, and she made the day. So thanks from myself, Neil Pretorius, and everybody involved in putting this production together. And let's not forget that we do it for racing.